Tori's walking away. Tori's walking. I'm sorry. Tori's walking. I don't care what y'all say at this point. Now, I don't have a side. I've never had a side. I've made this abundantly clear on multiple occasions. I'm not on Team Meg, and I'm not on Team Tori. But it's unbelievably clear to me. Tori's walking away from this one, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It's just so clear to me. Meg takes a stand and can barely remember anything. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember. The only thing she remembers is I turned my head and I saw Tori shot me. Problem is, Kelsey and Tori have gunshot residue on them, and Kelsey repeatedly pleads the fifth all throughout the questioning. Kelsey takes a stand and pleads the fifth so many times you would have thought she shot Meg. Look, bro, you would have thought that Kelsey shot Meg with as many times as she pled the fifth. Now, you can only plead the fifth in the event that you're being questioned on an event that might incriminate you. Kelsey pleads the fifth so many times you would have thought that she was the one who shot Meg. So both Meg and Kelsey are giving like little to no information. Tori is yet to take the stand, and I think that Tori's lawyer is going to prevent him from taking the stand. It looks to me like Tori's walking. Meg can't remember any pertinent information and oftentimes refuses to give any answers that actually gives some sort of understanding of what took place. Kelsey fills in a few gaps but leaves a lot of gaps open in what could possibly incriminate her. And Tori hasn't even spoken. Tori's just been coming in and out of court, smiling, looking glib, looking happy, while Meg and Kelsey seem to be going through it. Now, the reason why I say that Tori's walking is that the LAPD claim that they do not have a missing case for Justin Edison, Megan's bodyguard, but he's currently unavailable. They've been unable to get from him. They've reached out. They tried to get in contact with this guy, and he just refuses to get in contact. They cannot get to this guy. He's vanished into thin air. TMZ says Megan Thee Stallion's bodyguard, a key figure in the Tory Lanez trial, has allegedly vanished into thin air, and cops are said to be on the case. Megan Thee Stallion's attorney, Alex Spiro, tells TMZ, "We recently learned that Justin Edison went missing right before he was scheduled to appear in court. The LAPD is looking into his disappearance and welcome any information about his whereabouts." Now, I can't blame this guy for wanting to stay away from this case. If I was any third party, I wouldn't want to touch this case at all. I want to be able to continue my job, continue my work, and not be attached to any cases of domestic violence or my client getting shot or whatever. I don't want to be associated with any of that shit. Now, this is a W for Tori because apparently Kelsey DM'd or text messaged, she texted Meg's bodyguard saying, "Tori shot Meg." That's apparently what she said. Now, it would be ideal for the prosecution to be able to bring Meg's bodyguard, the person who received the Tori shot Meg text, into the fray, to bring him into court to testify. Unfortunately, his ass disappeared. How? I don't fucking know, but his ass is gone. If I'm Tori, nigga, if I'm Tori, Tori's looking unbelievably innocent right now. Not only is Tori looking unbelievably innocent, Tori is looking like he's protected by divine. I don't know if there's divine intervention going on here, but something is protecting Tory Lanez. It's undeniable at this point. This nigga is being protected by some sort of force beyond what we can understand. How is it that Meg takes a stand, barely can remember anything? I don't think she couldn't remember anything. I just think that she didn't want people to perceive her a certain way. She didn't want people to know certain things that don't have to do with Tori allegedly shooting her, and left a bunch of holes as a result. Kelsey doesn't want to be implicated in shooting Meg, and as a result leaves a fuck ton of holes, making Tori... It makes Tori look like too. It makes it just unfair and wrong to say Tori's guilty, because you have two possible suspects. One pleads the fifth like she's possibly guilty, and the other, I mean, there's no real information as to what he did or didn't do. We don't really know what Tori did at all. There's no telling us what Tori did. I mean, there's accounts, but Kelsey's like, everything I said to the investigators, I lied. You lied? So now they got to throw all of that out, because she's saying on the stand, I lied to the police about everything I said. So now everything that they thought about Tory did this, Tory did that, because Kelsey said it. Now they got to throw that out. And now the person who Kelsey texted, the bodyguard, goes missing. Tory's walking. I'm sorry. There's no reasonable way that a jury could possibly convict Tory. It'd be a waste of time. It would be an absolute waste of time if a jury convicted Tory Lanez. I'm sorry. It just wouldn't even make sense. It wouldn't even make sense if they convicted Tory Lanez. I just don't see how in any capacity an act like that would even make sense. It just doesn't compute to me. Sorry, but it just doesn't make any sense. I don't see how they could, in their right fucking mind, convict Tory Lanez. I just don't see it. Tory, in my mind, is walking free. He's walking free. Now, do I think Meg was lying? I don't think Meg was lying. I think she thinks Tory shot her. I think she genuinely believes Tory shot her. Did Tory do it? We don't know. Kelsey pled the fifth so many times, nigga. I thought she shot Meg. I'm like, bro, like, are you guilty, nigga? Like, you know, I'm like, bro, are you guilty? You want to tell us something, Kelsey? You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, bro, as many times as you pled the fifth, it would seem to me like you might have shot Meg. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but it seems to me. You see what I'm saying? You got one person who seems like she's guilty. Meg can't even remember anything properly. And then the bodyguard won't even show up. The driver hasn't even been summoned. I mean, it's like, what are we like? What's going on? What's going on? I just don't see how Tory could possibly be convicted here. But man, they hyped the shit out of this case, though. They hyped the shit out of this. I thought that from 2020, I thought, man, it's over for Tory, bro. Because I'm like, but there's no way Meg lied about this man shooting her. Like, what would she gain from that? Like, what? Like, bro, like, this case has done nothing positive for Meg at all. Like, at all. Like, I'm like, but there's no way she, like, what could she gain? But now, the holes in the story, Kelsey being scared as fuck to say anything. I'm sorry, man. It looks to me like Tory Lanez, aka Daystar, is about to walk, bro. Looks to me like he's about to walk free. And at the end of the day, man, you know, I don't think Meg was lying. I don't think Tory is lying either. I think it's very possible that Kelsey might have been the one to pull the trigger. Allegedly, I think it's possible that Kelsey did it. But, you know, that narrative, it doesn't really stick. It's not really marketable. It's not a story people really want to hear. It's just not, it doesn't hit as hard as Tory shot me. So, you know, it is what it is, but it's an interesting turn of events. It's crazy to see all these witnesses refusing to show up. The witnesses that are showing up don't remember shit. Tory's, it doesn't get, like, the amount of luck that Tory has received from, I don't know what kind of forces out there, but the amount of luck Tory has received is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And it's going to be interesting to see the way things turn out. But hey, it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.